Turn the pump off at your Hayward Omni by touching the temperature on the screen and clicking the filter pump button. Slide the bar over in the upper left corner to off. Wait for the pump to shut down completely before turning the multi-port handle from filter to backwash. Turn the pump on at your Hayward Omni by sliding the bar to the on position. Backwash for approximately 2 to 3 minutes or until water is clear in the sight glass. Backwash for a minimum of 2 minutes, even if the water in the sight glass clears before then. Turn the pump off and turn the multi-port handle to rinse position. Turn the pump on and rinse for 30 seconds. Turn the pump off and turn the multi-port handle back to its original filter position. Turn the pump on and note the pressure on the gauge or the flow rate on your flow meter. Turn the pump off at your Hayward Omni by touching the temperature on the screen and clicking the filter pump button. Slide the bar over in the upper left corner to off. Wait for the pump to shut down completely before turning the multi-port handle from filter to closed position. Turn all the skimmer and bottom drain valves to the closed position. This will prevent water from pouring out of the pump when you remove the lid. Use the handles and turn the lid counterclockwise and then lift off. Lift the basket out of the pump housing and rinse with a hose or tap against the ground to remove debris. Ensure the pump basket hole is lined up with the front of the pump before replacing the basket. Always replace the basket if it is cracked. Fill the pump with water before replacing the lid. Ensure the O-ring is seated correctly in the pump lid. Replace the pump lid and turn slightly counterclockwise until it falls into place, and then turn clockwise to tighten. Open the bottom drain and skimmer valves and turn the multi-port handle back to the original filter position. Turn on the pump and watch to ensure it primes by filling up with water. Remove the skimmer lid and lift skimmer basket out. Empty out debris and rinse with hose if needed. Check skimmer baskets once a week and empty if needed. Always replace baskets if cracked. Select the cycle you would like to use by pressing the Mode button. There are 4 cycle options: Waterline Only, Quick Clean, Smart Cycle, and Deep Clean. It is recommended to run the Smart Cycle the first time you use the cleaner. Ensure the caddy and control box are at least 5 feet away from the pool. Submerge Robotic Cleaner in the pool and tilt back and forth until it stops bubbling. Then let the cleaner sink to the bottom of the pool. Place only enough floating cable in the water to reach the farthest end of your pool from the central point. Spread out the floating cable, ensuring there are no kinks or coils in the cable. Never turn on the cleaner unless it is fully immersed in the water. Hit the Start button on the control box to start the selected cycle. The lift system is designed to assist in retrieving the robot from the pool and can be used at any time during or after a cleaning cycle. Press and hold the lift system button on the control box. The screen should display lift when the lift system is in operation. When holding the lift system button, the cleaner will begin to rotate. Once the cleaner is facing the wall of your choice, release the button. Cleaner will drive forward and up the wall it is facing. It will wait at the waterline to be retrieved. When in reach, remove the cleaner from the pool using the handle. The cleaner will quickly expel water to allow for lighter, easier removal. Never lift the cleaner out of the pool by the floating cable. The filter canister should be cleaned at the end of each cycle. Push the cover lock button and lift the cover until it is secured in the vertical position. Remove the filter canister assembly by lifting it straight up by the handle. Push the quick release yellow button on the canister assembly and pull open. Separate the filter canister from the filter support. Empty all debris from the filter canister, then rinse the canister, the filter support, and the cleanser using a hose. Reassemble, ensuring the tabs line up before snapping back together. Slide the canister back into cleaner and close lid. Inspect your automatic cover box 1 to 2 times per season. Especially in the spring, to ensure there are no objects or debris blocking the cover from rolling up properly. Close the cover before removing the auto cover lid. Find the motor side of the cover, which is the side that sticks out more than the other by a couple feet. Use a flathead screwdriver to lift up the small motor lid. Slide the lid away from the pool to unlock it and lift it off completely. Then slide the cover lock away from the pool a few inches. Lift the large auto cover lid section straight up a few inches and then pull it away from the pool to unlock it from the other side. Have another person assist you on the other side to lift it up and away from the pool. Use your hands or a wet dry vac to remove any debris or obstruction from the cover box. Reinstall the large lid first by placing it back but toward the motor end by a few inches. Once it sets into place, push it away from the motor end to lock into place. Slide the lock over and reinstall the small motor lid. All pool features can be controlled from the Omni touchscreen. The Omni Logic app is also available to control the same features as the Omni Control panel, but on your device. The features usually have a slight delay, so wait a few seconds to ensure the feature selected has been turned on or off. pH and ORP sensor probes must be stored inside during the winter in a temperature-controlled area where they will not freeze. Always test and adjust pH, chlorine, alkalinity, and salt at the beginning of the season before turning on the Sense and Dispense system. Sensors may need to be cleaned on a monthly basis depending on bather load and other pool-specific characteristics. Slow response, increased need to calibrate pH, and inconsistent readings are indications that the probes are in need of cleaning. It is recommended to use a 1:1 dilution when using foam-strength muriatic acid. The container holds 15 gallons. Connect the non-swivel end of the vacuum hose to the Skimmer vac adapter. Connect the swivel end of the vacuum hose to the vacuum head. Connect the vacuum head to the telescopic pole. While holding the vacuum pole with the vacuum head submerged in the pool, hold the other end of the vacuum hose with the adapter against a return jet. There should be bubbles coming out of the vacuum head, and the vacuum hose should sink. Hold against the return jet until the bubbles stop. Bring the vacuum adapter over to the skimmer and place over the top of the skimmer basket. It will create a suction that will now enable you to vacuum. If the suction is not strong enough, the opposite skimmer valve can be closed. The filter may need to be backwashed if the suction is lost during vacuuming. Move the vacuum head slowly to pick up debris. Once you are finished vacuuming, turn off the pump before trying to remove the vacuum adapter from the skimmer. Empty the skimmer basket if large debris were collected while vacuuming. Always remove all water from the auto cover before opening it. Never throw the auto cover pump in the middle of the cover. Place it on the edge of the cover and carefully move it to the center using your pool pole and brush. If there is not enough water on the cover to activate the pump, open the cover halfway so the water can pool around the cover pump. Always pull the cover pump off the cover using the string. Do not pull it by the cord. If you would like to change your auto cover keypad code, hold down the checkmark button until the red light turns on. Enter the new desired 4-digit code. The red light will turn off when the new code has been accepted. The controller is now ready for normal use. To open or close your cover, enter the 4-digit code and press the checkmark button. Once the light turns green, press and hold the open or close button. Continue holding the open or close button, left or right arrow, until the cover is all the way open or closed. The indicator light will flash green while the cover is moving. When the cover is fully opened or closed, the keypad's electronics will stop the cover and the indicator will flash red. When you release the arrow buttons, the indicator lights will turn a solid green. To reduce the risk of damage, release the open or close button prior to reaching the hard stops. Test your water at home once a week using a 5-way test strip or a test kit. Dip the test strip and compare the strips to the color chart on the back of the bottle. Adjust chlorine and pH levels if needed. Bring a water sample to the store once a month for a complete water analysis. Always brush up any undissolved chemicals in the pool. Leave the automatic cover open for a few hours after adding shock or granular chlorine. Maintaining proper water chemistry will greatly extend the life of your pool, liner, automatic cover, and equipment. Inspect your salt cell every 6 weeks and clean if necessary. Turn the pump off and turn the filter multi-port handle from filter to closed. Close all skimmer, bottom drain, and return valves. Loosen unions on both sides of the salt cell and remove the salt cell. Look into the salt cell and ensure there is no calcium buildup in between the metal blades of the salt cell. If calcium buildup is present, the salt cell needs to be cleaned. Reinstall the salt cell, ensuring the flow arrow is pointing the right direction. Open the valves and turn the filter multi-port valve back to filter before turning the pump back on. Always keep water level halfway up the skimmer opening. The water is what supports the weight of the automatic cover fabric, and if the water level gets too low, the auto cover may not be able to open.